Hi Pisces, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. For all my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're now covering the second week of November, and this is from the 8th to the 14th, okay? And then on the 10th, we have Mars in Scorpio squaring Saturn in Aquarius. So I feel like on this day, it's like us being driven by our intense emotions versus our like logical mind, and kind of trying to keep it cool, you know, and keep it calm, cool, collected, and not getting too worked up over something because of our emotions, and be like, okay, you know what, let me use my logic, like that doesn't make sense. Let me keep my composure and not let myself get worked up for no reason. And kind of like, you know, Saturn, your father, you know, father time, saying, hey, calm down, go clean your room, and then we can have some fun. Then we can go talk about things. You're like, okay, fine. And then on the 11th, 11/11, make a wish. And on the 15th, we have Venus in Capricorn squaring Chiron. So I feel like this day is kind of like an ego check where the universe is like, hey, guys, humble yourself. Remember last time you got wrapped up, and your ego got too inflated, you got too cocky, too confident, or too enamored, or too absorbed into, you know, your status, security, popularity, money, or something like that. Remember that? It could bring up old wounds, okay, that remind you of this moment or remind you of this thing. You're like, you know what? Yeah, let me check myself. I'm not gonna let myself get too on the deep end, and I want that to happen again. So this day you could kind of feel like an old wound could come up, but it's kind of like helping you to reflect, to learn the lesson and not repeat it again. Okay, all right, so Pisces, we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, guys, so when it comes to your health, we have the Two of Crystals. So I feel like this week is all about like finding that good balance in your life, especially with what you're eating. You know, maybe you've been eating too much of one thing and you got to kind of bring a little bit more balance, maybe incorporate a little bit of something else. Have like a little more variety possibly. Also, some of you may need to work on your flexibility or balance. Maybe you gotta do a little more yoga, or you feel like you're kind of clumsy all the time or always falling. Maybe you gotta work on like aligning yourself. Maybe you need like a back alignment with a chiropractor possibly, or you just kind of need to like kind of focus on your balance and posture possibly a little bit if that's something that you're struggling with. But I also feel just kind of managing your time as well is going to help you, and finding a good balance in your food, your eating, your exercise, the things that you're doing, and that is going to all reflect and kind of influence all areas of your life. Okay, all right, so when it comes to your career, work, and finances, we have the Nine of Crystals. Wow. So I feel like you're at the top, or you're reaching the top. You're going to reach the top very, very soon and be able to kind of receive and enjoy all of your blessings, the things that you worked hard for. Like if you're at this peak and you are just living life, or you're just good, like you things are not perfect, but you're just like grateful for everything you have, like you worked really hard for this. You've earned this. Some of you are becoming, or you are very independent. You've accumulated, you know, you've worked hard for the things that you have, and you're proud of yourself, and you may be receiving recognition, or people are like, wow, I'm so proud of you. Like you're so, you know, that's amazing that you've, you know, reached this level, or I think you're very humble about it, but I feel like you also know that you've put in a lot of work into this thing, or this project, or this idea, or something that you've done. Maybe you built a business, or something for your work, school, career, and finances, and now you're going to be in a position, or you are in a position to actually enjoy, maybe go treat yourself, buy yourself something nice, or you can finally make that big purchase, and you're like, oh my gosh, like I remember I used to dream about this. I remember I was like so excited, and now it's here, and I can actually buy this, or actually I can actually do this and not worry, like, oh my gosh, like pinch me. So I feel like you're going to be in a position, or you are in a position soon, to really enjoy the fruits of your labor, and you've worked really hard for this. So I think you should be proud of yourself. And even if you're not there yet, just believe in yourself, be consistent, don't stop working, and don't let anything or anyone get in the way of your dreams and your goals, because you can make it a reality. And I feel like this is confirmation that your dreams can become your reality, and maybe you're so close to reaching it, you just gotta like keep going, keep moving, and not let anything stop you. If you believe in it and you believe in you, that's all you really need. Okay? All right, guys. So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have oppression, Page of Crystals, and the Empress. All right, so some of you could have Capricorn, Taurus, and Libra somewhere in your chart, or you could also be a double Pisces, like Pisces Sun or Moon, Venus, or something like that. Okay. All right. So on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, and Ace of Crystals. Nice. Okay. So as far as who you could be dealing with, definitely could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. Who's calling me? No. No. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Who's calling me at this time? So maybe you're receiving a call, or someone is about to call you right now or interrupt, and you're like, wait, wrong timing. What's going on? Surprises. Surprise, surprise. So air sign or earth sign possibly, but of course it doesn't have to be. And I feel like you're something that kept you stuck, or something that was really hard for you to detach from, like a desire or an obsession, or something that you like you couldn't get enough of, that you were obsessed with, or that you loved so much. Maybe this was a person or a situation. You're finally kind of like making peace with it, or you're forgiving them. Maybe this week you're finally like, you know what? I forgive them. I forgive the situation. I forgive them. Even if they didn't apologize to me, even if they're still whatever, even if I know I'm kind of in the right, or I have a right to be angry or upset, I forgive them. I forgive it, like I'm just going to move on. So you're letting go of something that was really, really hard for you. Like it's been very tempting, or like this person was you really desired them. You couldn't stop loving them. You couldn't stop wanting them, but you've made peace with that. You're finally like forgiving the situation. You're like, it's okay, it didn't go my way. It's okay. I know the universe has a plan for me. I don't want to sit and simmer in that energy. I know it's not helping me. It's not good for me. So I just forgive it. I'm moving on, and I wish them the best, and that's all. And you're not letting it kind of overwhelm you anymore. And I feel like you're setting yourself free, and that is it's like a new you is being created. You're creating so much beauty and like love within yourself. And someone here is seeing your inner beauty now and your outer beauty and appreciating that. Whereas before you weren't appreciated, or you weren't seen for everything that you have to offer. And I feel like this person, I think this is someone you already know, or someone you used to know possibly. They have received some kind of karma. I think some good things have come into their life, and I think you would be happy for them, because anyone who's ever been in your life, I think you always wish them well. No matter what, you still will always have love for them, and you want them to be happy, right? Even if they did you wrong, did you dirty, I think you don't have the heart to hate, and you're just like, you know what, I wish them well, I hope the best for them. They've received something, or there's been some kind of good karma, or something really great that happened to them. They've accomplished, or something really, a big blessing, okay? But I almost feel like they got this, or they achieved this because they know that you helped them, or you were part of the reason why they got this thing, even though you're not in their life right now. And I almost feel like their conscience is eating at them, where yes, they have this great thing, or this amazing thing happen to them, but they almost feel sad because they feel like they can't credit it all to themselves. Like you are part of the reason why this happened to them. And it's kind of making them like almost reflect, and they want to thank you for it, or they finally now maybe want to come out and be honest about something that maybe they weren't honest about before, or maybe didn't tell you, or give you that explanation that you were looking for. So I feel like you could be receiving an apology, because you energetically, spiritually, you set this free. Like you already forgave them before they even asked for an apology. But I feel like now they are going to be apologizing to you, or maybe saying, you know what, I'm sorry, I wasn't really honest, and like I wanted to explain, or I wanted to talk to you. But I feel like the way that's going to happen, that they may lie to you, but in a good way. Like you may receive a message, maybe by like a friend or someone that's like, hey, can you meet me here at 5 o'clock or blah, blah, blah. I just need to give you something. You're like, okay, cool. And it's like your friend, you know, someone you know. But that friend was hit up by this person, like, hey, can you set this up for me? Like, I don't want Pisces to know it's me, but I want to surprise them. They're like, oh, I don't know, Pisces is gonna kill me. They're like, yeah, please, can you just tell them meet you there? And I promise, like, nothing bad's gonna happen. I just want them, I want to surprise them. They're like, okay. And so maybe your friend sets you up. It's not a bad thing though. And you show up, you're like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Where's my friend? Why is this person here? Like, what's going on? That point, it's already too late. And so they could have set up a little white lie, because they knew that maybe otherwise, if they would have tried to call you, maybe they've already been blocked or deleted, or that you would never say yes, or you would have been like, oh no, I can't, sorry, I'm busy. And this was maybe the only way they could reach you, or the only way that they could actually see you, or that you would actually, you know, pull through with it and be like, okay. And I think what they have to offer now, they're giving you something, or they're going to be offering you something that's very big or really important to them. You know, maybe they accomplished something, or they made a lot of money from something that you gave them idea towards, or you encouraged them, and now they want to give back to you or help you. Or now they feel like they're in a position where they can actually be in a relationship, and they want to offer you that, or they were like, hey, you know, can we talk, or can we meet up? Like, I want to give you this, or I'm ready now, and I'm sorry I wasn't ready back then, or I'm sorry I wasn't really honest, or I couldn't give you a direct answer. And now they want a relationship with you, or now they want to give you something that's actually tangible, it's actually real. And this is probably something you always wanted. This is all you ever wanted to hear from them. You wanted it to come from them, right? Like, you didn't want to force them. You didn't want to be like, give me a relationship. Like, can you just be with me? Give me the commitment. You wanted them to want it. You wanted it to come from a genuine place, like out of their own heart. You didn't want to squeeze it out of them. It's like, I just want to hear you say that you want the same thing that I want. I don't want you to say it because you want me, because you think that's what I want to hear. And I feel like that's what's finally happening here. It's like you're finally receiving something you've always wanted. As soon as you kind of let go of it, you're just like, okay, I forgive, whatever. It's like the universe is like, okay, here, you can have it now. You're like, what does that happen? It's like, it's weird how things happen like that. As soon as you just kind of let it go and you're like, okay, I accept it, it just comes in. So I feel like this person maybe now is giving you some good news, or is finally giving you a relationship, or gifting you something, and this is going to make you feel so good about yourself. Maybe this is news of pregnancy, baby, or something that you're creating together possibly. But this person, I think, now really sees your beauty, not just physical beauty, but your actual inner beauty, your heart and your soul, and like that's the energy they want to be around. And they realize that whenever they're with you or around you, they achieve so much success, and that you bless them, you bless their life for the better. And maybe now they're starting to like realize that. All right, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended, Pisces, to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so we'll continue on an extended. Link will be below. I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Bye.